Set your alarm, aren't you hungry?
Once upon a time, Glorilla was broke living in Memphis before the fame. And before she got the money, she looked like this.
Here from now on, I'm going to make fun of you every time I walk out the door. Every time I go in the door, I'm going to make fun of you.
Well,
I don't
just
care.
like I'm going to do you.
But today,
Hey, y'all remember at once upon a time when you heard about a new rapper, you heard their voice, you listened to their songs, you listened to their music, but you had no idea what they looked like. And then when you finally saw him for the first time, you either thought, dang, he looked exactly how I thought he was going to look. Or you think, dang, he don't look nothing like how he sound. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that? That was once upon a time where that was normal, where you had no idea what the person that you was listening to looked like. But now we got so much access to like these people that we could see how they look before they even blow up. But this is not by accident though. Like, they make sure we see how she looked before, so stuff like this can happen. So when she makes a dramatic change, we have a comparison. Just think about that. Why do you think they pushed this little dumbass video so much for us to see? You know what I'm saying? What was she even doing in this video? Like, it didn't make sense to me, bro. I don't know, man.
Glorilla looks more like this. Now
This looks fake. This looks fake as hell, bro. She looks like she's trying to be white.
NBA boyfriend, Brandon Ingram, and all is well. But
Come on, B.I.
now people are investigating. Like, why does Glorilla look so different? It all started when Glorilla had this particular rhinoplasty surgery a few months ago. And
y'all, we could tell that she got a nose job. And she came out and said, Andy, baby, we already knew. You didn't have to tell us. And it's, when I tell y'all the nose is so ugly, it is, y'all, it's like this.
woo! I mean, damn, you can't please everybody. And some people think that she looks completely fine.
Yo! So if you haven't been paying attention, this picture of Glorilla has been going viral on the internet because she looks completely unrecognizable. People are comparing this photo right here to this early picture of Glorilla, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks like—
But that's what I'm talking about, though. They have to show the most dramatic change, bro. Like, first of all, she's got a blonde wig on in both photos. You know what I'm saying? She looked like a regular hood chick, man. You know what I'm saying? They just boosted her head and gave her a bunch of money. And I hate this fucking saying, talking about something, you're not ugly, you're just broke. That's just insinuating all broke people are ugly, bruh. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of attractive broke-ass people. You know what I'm saying? No, you're just ugly. You're just ugly. And I'm not calling Glorilla ugly. I'm just saying, bruh, you're not ugly, you're just broke. No, you're just ugly, and you're broke, dog. Don't stop giving these people excuses, bro.
people are comparing this photo right here to this early picture of Glorilla, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks like two completely different people.
And see, Glorilla, she's not ugly. She just a hood chick, bro. The hood lashes, the hood wig, mouth wide open. Her parents didn't get her no braces. Like that. Like, come on, bro. She was just on some hood shit. That don't mean she was ugly. She was just rough. Come on.
This just goes to show you that you were never chopped, you were just broke. We see this all the time with celebrities because they get work done all the damn time. Somebody has said, I think it's either multiple layers of filler / Botox. This is the point where the enhancements should stop, but they always keep going and become unrecognizable.
Now, I want to deal with this unrecognizable part because Glorilla has, in my honest opinion, a majority female audience. I would assume a black female audience. And of course, she was already lighter skinned, and now she has, some work done. But the question is, who is she trying to look good for? I mean, she already has Brandon Ingram. She has a large female audience. So what is the pressure of, this surgery? Because right now she looks, I would say, really updated and completely different than before. And that's for right now, while she is still young. But again, the person said that, hey, she could become unrecognizable. And we've already seen somebody have such an experience.
Now, I do not think that Vivica Fox is an ugly woman. However, this looks normal. Besides all the Botox, and they put too much Botox in the forehead, so it's spreading the forehead, because what it does is stretches your skin out when you do Botox, and when it dissolves, your skin gets thick. It's kind of like losing weight and gaining weight and losing weight, and the skin starts sagging, so they put more Botox in, so the face gets bigger and bigger.
Even though Vivica A. Fox didn't get a rhinoplasty surgery, to my knowledge, she did get some things done. One was a Botox injection, and then we also saw the BBL. Now, Vivica A. Fox has always been very, very beautiful, but then something happened with the Botox.
She looks like a normal 50-plus-year-old black woman. The BBL's a little off. It don't match the legs, but pause. Who is that? Who the is that?
Vivica A. Fox was so ashamed of what she looked like, she actually went to AI to change her appearance.
Damn.
And it got so bad that people started making fun of Vivica A. Fox.
Well, what going on? What going on, Vivica? What is this? They say you looking like Tyler Perry out there, bitch.
Chill out. All she gotta do is just chill out, man. She always wanted to be in front of somebody's camera. Just chill out somewhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? We already know you for being one of the baddest females in the game, man. Look, that's how we gonna always remember Vivica Fox, being one of the most beautiful women in the game, man. All she gotta do is stay out the way. Like, why is she in front of the camera? For what? She's not doing it. She's not making no new movies. Like, what is she doing in front of the camera all the time, bro? Come on.
Now, this is what I want to talk about, because obviously GLO-RILLA has this particular change in this dramatic new appearance, but let's look at what we are telling women in
But look, this looks fake as hell, bro. They're trying to make this normal. Bro, they're trying to make everything that we look at, we have to question it. Come on, AI. How many AI videos you watch where you question, damn, is this real or is this AI? This fake ass, this don't even look like her, bro. Like, they trying to make us question everything we look at. So when they start doing some BS right in front of our face, we won't even recognize it. Because we so used to looking at fake shit. Like, come on, bro.
History are black women. Ultimately, you're telling these women that in order for you to look beautiful, regardless or if you're light-skinned or dark-skinned, you must undergo significant facial features. We have seen this with a bunch of artists. Meg Thee Stallion, we've seen it with Nicki Minaj, we've seen it with Cardi B, and now we're seeing it with GLO-RILLA. Now, at first, it would be a colorism argument, but we've seen that all of these four women, different skin tones, are from different parts of the black diaspora, and they're changing their jawline. They have adjustments to their eye areas. You know, you have nose jobs or BBLs. All of these women are transforming their looks. Of course, this happened.
Can this be the thumbnail, bro?
With non-blacks also, but in the black community, this is what we're telling.
Hey, would y'all listen to this song? All four of these women on there? Y'all listening to this song, bro? What y'all think this song will be about? Man, type in the comments. If Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, GLO-RILLA, and Nicki Minaj was to put all their differences aside and get on one song together, what you think that song would be about?
Women, that if you want to be accepted, what you look like now is not enough. And then, of course, you pay this severe price because as you get older and you have to keep getting these Botox injections, it's the same thing has happened also with Lala Anthony, other people. Your face almost seems, or it could become, like disfigured, you know? And then, but you know what the worst part of that is, gentlemen? Black men get blamed for their choices. Now, again, I want to talk about the changes that women do, especially cosmetically, but that can be correlated to black women's hair.
Why do black men always resort to attacking black women's hair in an argument?
I mean, who the fuck is you? You not even in the argument, my nigga. What the fuck going on, dog? What the fuck is really going on? Dog, why black man quick to attack black women's hair? They not gonna give you no pussy, man. You need to chill, my nigga.
You know, people argue in life. It's a normal thing. On social media, why are they so quick to attack a black woman's hair by saying, oh, where's your real hair? Or, oh, you're wearing a wig or a frontal installation, whatever. You would think out of anyone, they would understand it the most because they grew up with mums or maybe sisters as well.
Bro, this is the dumbest argument. Bro, we grew up with moms and sisters that did the same thing, so we supposed to understand it, bro. When the last time a woman tried to understand her daddy? You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying, bro? Easily. I don't talk to him. I don't bang with him like that. He my mama's sperm donor. Like, come on, bro. I never heard white people call their daddy sperm donor. Come on.
No. Anytime they're on the back foot, it's straight to the hair. They're dissing their own women's hair.
Now, this guy is saying something that largely I've seen before. When black women make the decision to change their hair tone, you know, black men come back and they criticize it. And then these black men are called misogynist. You know, you don't really appreciate what a black woman looks like. But at the same time, these hairstyles are not really to please black men at all. It's more or less an insecurity issue. And this is what happens also when you look at, you know, the Nicki Minaj types, you look at the BBLs, you look at the Glorrillas. When you see these cosmetic changes, instead of them saying that they have, you know, insecurity about what they look like in the industry, ultimately it will come back or be tied back to a black male preference. And you'll hear the same thing, you know, with Vivica A. Fox. Although when you look at her, at first she was exceptionally gorgeous. Even 4 to 5 years ago, in her older age, she aged gracefully. But what Vivica A. Fox did, she went and got a BBL, which in my opinion didn't serve her purposes at all. And then now the Botox injections are making her face swollen. And so then again, when you hear some of the reasons for why these women are doing this, they're going to come back and say the same reason as to why they get the weave. But the reality is this.
I made a post about how black women are upholding this whole texturism thing in the black community, how we're the only ones complaining about certain textures. We're the only ones complaining about, you know, not being able to manage our hair. Why are black women commenting talking about, oh, it's black men fault? What the fuck do black men got to do with the fact that you don't like your hair? Mind you, as a black woman, I have never met a black man who did not like natural hair. But for those of you who have, I offer, what the kind of do y'all even be around?
And I'm using the natural hair argument because this is the same argument that I want to use when it comes to women and their enhancements. And I know obviously not every woman will do what Glorilla is doing, but some may see her and feel that she looks beautiful and this is a goal for them.
Quick question. And this is just a question. And I hope women don't take it the wrong way. If y'all could naturally grow like this silky straight hair out y'all head, would y'all like that? Like, if y'all hair just naturally grew like this, bro, would that make y'all happy? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, cause it's like we can't even have a conversation without a woman getting in her feelings and her emotions, and then like attacking us with insults and allegations, and like we can't even talk about it, bro. We just gotta sit and be quiet and let them do whatever they want to do. Looking crazy, bro. Come on, look what happened when nobody said nothing to Vivica Fox. Ain't nobody say nothing to her, man. I mean, she don't look too bad in this picture, but y'all seen the one where her head looked big as hell. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said nothing to her, and look at where she ended up.
Damn.
Like, bro, can't nobody tell y'all nothing, man. Can't nobody tell y'all nothing, bro. And I promise you, most of the time when somebody's trying to tell you something, it's out of love. It's out of love, bro. It's not out of hate. It's not out of jealousy. It's not out of envy. It's not out of spite. It's not out of bitterness. You know what I'm saying? It's out of love because I'm pretty sure y'all heard before, if I didn't love you, then I wouldn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying, bro? Come on, dog.
The reality is that a black male partner is not going to choose you because you have a BBL. He's not going to choose you because you're doing what GLO-RILLA is doing. You have a rhinoplasty and all of that. The reality is for women who participate in these cosmetic surgeries, I've never really seen it enhance their ability.
Now, I do want to make it clear. If a woman wants to wear wigs and weaves, you know what I'm saying, I'm not against that. You know, some of y'all look good when y'all know what y'all doing. When it's not like a bad wig, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean I would want y'all to wear it all the time. But if y'all want to switch it up from time to time and y'all know what y'all doing and it look good, I'm not against that. I'm just saying, bro, you still gotta like love yourself in the meantime.
To get him in. I mean, let's look at Cardi B. She's gotten all of these things. And what has it gotten Cardi B? To be a side chick of Stephon Diggs. Woo! In the case of
most of these girls want to be side chicks though. Look at no. First of all, I don't know why she trying to fool us with this sweet innocent look. First of all,
to be a side chick of Stephon Diggs.
But look, second, look at how happy she is to be a side chick. She knew that camera was on her. She wanted to be seen as the side chick, bruh. This was her opportunity to take the picture. Come on, bruh. These girls like being a nigga side chick, man. That's when they the happiest. Come on, man.
Woo! In the case of Nicki Minaj, I mean, she has Kenneth Petty, the jailbird. Woo! In GLO-RILLA, I mean, she's still writing out her chapter, so we don't know what she will become. But the reality is that working on all of these things, which is your outer appearance, it shows that these women are more concerned about this instead of working on what most people care about, which is who you are as a person. When you listen to what got Cardi B popular in the first place was not her BBL. It wasn't her surgery. It was her people like listen to her talk on Instagram. She was funny. She could connect with people. When you go to her Twitter spaces, that's what you hear now. Same thing with Nicki Minaj.
No,
that
with
go
Cardi,
to her Twitter.
With Cardi B, she's the only person from any of them reality shows that actually had a successful music career. I remember watching, I don't know if it was Love and Hip Hop or whatever it was, with my girl at the time. And every single one of them always said, we going to the studio, we making some music. What music? What music was they making? I haven't heard one song. But all of them was going to the studio making some music, bro. Cardi B the only one that actually said that, and we heard some music from her. You know what I'm saying? Now she known for being a rapper, not a reality TV star, bro. The rest of them niggas is just still in the studio making music now. We ain't heard one song.
It's just, that's what you hear now.
Bruh.
Same thing with Nicki Minaj. That's what you hear now. People love them because of them. The same thing with GLO-RILLA. She is relatable. And also in the dating market, if you're a woman, it's great to be attractive, but nothing was wrong with GLO-RILLA in the first place. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because so many black men are talked down upon because you don't like black women in their own original format. And when black men talk about weave or these BBLs or these rhinoplasty surgeries in which they always talk what they don't like and women get them anyway. And when these situations are put up on black men, there's no real accountability for why some of these sisters go for this or at least create the pressure that their own female artists feel the need to do this. Because Meg Thee Stallion is not doing that to impress some man. I don't think that she's doing it to impress men. But again, these are your women who are going to be the so-called, I don't know if you would call them role models for the next young ladies, but this is going to be the new standard of beauty. On the flip side, a lot of these black men are going to continue to date, out, all right? And when they date out, they're going to date somebody who naturally looks like what these women are trying to become. Woo! And that's going to be the scary part. Why would some man date a woman who is going to be so genetically altered when you can go out and get a woman who is not genetically altered? And we're not trying to say that all women will go through these processes, but again, you are seeing women risk their lives going through processes when the real process is just be a great woman. The real process is just be as beautiful as you can. The real process is just, hey, take care of yourself, go to the gym, and the man that will like you for you, he will like you for you as long as you put yourself out there, okay? Nobody's gonna give you more or less business because you have BBL. No guy is gonna like you less or more because you have BBL. Because you have a rhinoplasty surgery, you're not gonna get more or less friends. People are going to be drawn to you because you are drawing them to you the old-fashioned way. And there is a saying that is so important. The more things change, the more they remain the same. And AI is here. There's so much going on in the world. But what we forget about as humans is that the greatest thing that we still have is human connection. And to make people feel valued, loved, cared about, adored, that's something that a BBL can't do. It's something that a rhinoplasty can't do. And it's even something that money can't solve. And when people focus on those things, it really kills all of this other stuff, because you know what happens at the end of the day? All this stuff backfires. The Botox backfires. The BBLs backfire. These rhinoplasty surgery backfires. And then these women keep going underneath a knife and going underneath a knife. You know, they end up looking like Lil' Kim. And it's just crazy how bad it can get when all that you had to do was, number one, love yourself and the skin that you're in and provide value to the world that had nothing to do about what you look like. And everything else will fall into place. Again, there's going to be people who don't like what you look like, or who think you're ugly, or who are going to think you're fat. But guess what?
But this picture didn't circulate through the internet by accident, bro. People didn't just all collectively realize, like, she looks dramatically different. No, they made sure we saw this picture, bro. They wanted to make sure we saw the picture and how much it contrasts with how she was looking before. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I got my own opinions about it, but I'm going to keep it to myself.
You can still get all of that stuff going on, rhinoplasties, the BBLs, and guess what? People can still think that you're ugly, right? And they can still think you're unattractive. It's not gonna change anything. GLO-RILLA is not, I repeat, not gonna lose a fan base because girls think that her nose is too big or too small. She's not gonna lose a fan base because her butt is too small or her butt is not big enough.
But the thing about GLO-RILLA, for the most part, up until now, I guess, she always looked like a regular girl. Like, she looked like somebody that you could work with or be in class with. You know what I'm saying? She looked like a girl that you would see in the neighborhood or something. I think that was her appeal. The fact that it connects with a lot of girls. Like, she looked like a regular girl just like me type shit. You know what I'm saying? That was her appeal. But now, like, she just so dramatically different. It's like, you got to think about it, too. She already made it to the platform, the level of the platform that she got based off of who she is. You know what I'm saying? She was getting clowned on how she looked the whole time, but she still got to the heights that she got to. Like, think about it. How many Sid from Ice Age memes have we seen, bruh? But she still became who she is. So it didn't really matter what she looked like. You know what I'm saying? What, or at least not to the degree of what value she added to the music industry anyway. So what's the point of doing this dramatic change in look? Why did they make sure that we saw that? Why did they make sure that this was a top story, bro? Like, come on, bro.
Or it's not wobbly enough. Why does that have to be the case? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy oshaydukejackson back at it again with another episode of The...
Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments, man. She literally following the Lil' Kim formula. That trembling dog is funny. Old looking like Megan managed in the face. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all are not talking about nothing in the comments. A rapper gets plastic surgery. This is life-changing entertainment. Oh, y'all just trying to clown in the comments. All right, look, man. Y'all like the video. L-I-K-E. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what you... Hold up. Look, man. Y'all like the video. L-I-K-E. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm out.
Bruh, you recording?